Will our cheap $20 fix solve our $2,000 problem? 3, 2, 1. What's going on, JR Garage? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to CL600 Part 2. We just made it back from Portland, Oregon, where we bought this V12 Mercedes for only $1,500. Now, if you guys remember, it had a couple little minor issues, which today we are hopefully going to address, or rather my brother Christian will be addressing. He seems to have a knack for saving a ton of money over what it would normally cost to fix at a dealership. So hopefully today will be no different, and fingers crossed we save a fortune. So we'll see what happens. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Let me grab Christian and let's head over to the warehouse. Let's get to it. We want to take a moment to thank our sponsor for today's video, Raycon.
Their latest model, the Everyday E25, is definitely the best one yet.
With 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, and a compact noise isolating design, make it an all-around great package.
So Bluetooth is obviously the way to go nowadays. Between travel, I work on cars all the time, but then you got to find a pair with the best battery life and the best performance still. These definitely check both those boxes. 6 hours on a charge times 4 charges with the wireless charging case means 24 hours and really good performance. I cannot tell the difference between these and the top audio brands, and these are half the price.
And another thing I like is the fitment. They sit so nicely in your ear and they have everyone covered. Look at all these adjustable sizes that you can use.
Plus a bunch of colors, definitely something for everybody.
So be sure to check out our special link in the description below and save yourself an additional 15% off. That's an all-around fantastic deal.
Thank you, Raycon, once again for supporting the channel.
Alrighty, made it to the warehouse where we have a very full house today. Yes, a full garage tour is coming soon. This is just a small fraction of the cars that we have, and you guys have been asking for it, so yes, it is coming soon. But Christian, we got to move the Ferrari F430 out of the way to make room for the CL, because here's where we're going to be working. We're going to throw it out on the race ramps and get to work. Wait, Christian, is it after 5? Yes, 5:09. It is officially after business hours. We are allowed to start our extremely loud Ferrari. Let her rip, Tater Chip. That one was so much louder than anyone. What the heck?
That was a bad idea to start it with the garage door closed because it all just bounced back at us.
That's why. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I got the keys to the CL. We definitely need another garage soon. We got the S600, but the new V12 edition. They are finally back home together. I think they're making good friends so far. You know, brothers from another mother. It's very dirty from the whole 1,000-mile road trip home, but hey, it made it. And today we are gonna be talking about what is wrong with it, trying to fix the check engine light, which you all know about. All right, ready for this silent cold start? It's nothing like the S600. 3, 2, 1. Oh, so peaceful, especially after that 430 start. I'm liking this a lot better. Obviously, we still have the check engine light down there. Today, we are going to attempt to fix it. That's the goal. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's just some O2 sensors. Problem is, with this Mercedes, it's not just one O2 sensor, it's not 2 O2 sensors, it's like 4 or 6 or 8. We're not quite sure. We'll see when we get it up on the jack stands what we're in for, but could be something worse. We'll touch on the whole smoking issue. We'll talk about that in just a second. Thank goodness the previous owner dumped thousands, probably tens of thousands of dollars into this car. So overall, it is in fantastic condition. And for 1,500 bucks, it may be our greatest Grand Slam ever. Christian going to work, setting up the race ramps. Okay, let's not go too far and hit the Lambo. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're good. Christian, remember how we got all those comments? You guys commented probably over 100 times saying, you're lying, you did not pay $1,500. Well, you wanna see? I'm pretty sure we have the invoice in here somewhere. So in here, I think is the invoice. Haha! All right, get ready, all you haters, to be proven wrong. So here you guys have it, 2002 Mercedes CL600 black. Here's the VIN number, you can look it up. It's never been in a crash. It's a clean title car. But there you have it, sale price, $1,500. Okay, a few other fees, you know, the buyer fee, Copart fee, internet bid fee, a few other things. But still, to be in this thing well under 2 grand for a V12 Mercedes that was once $131,000 sticker price,
pretty crazy. We thought it'd
amazing.
be impossible too, but it's possible thanks to just keeping an eye out for good deals on Copart, and it's also possible thanks to Advanced Motors. We would not have been able to do this on our own because Copart would not have allowed us to buy this car on our own without a broker.
Yeah, this was a dealer-only clean title. So as public individuals like us, we don't have dealer's licenses, we would have been toast. We couldn't buy it. You can get around this by using a broker. So the broker we use, the one that's recommended by Copart, and they have been great to us for over a year or two we've been using them. So they're Advanced Motors LLC. Link down below. They have a special 45-day free trial that they are extending to you guys. You can bid on as many cars as you want for free. And if you win one of them, it's a simple flat $200 broker fee.
That's really competitive, and they're really great to work with. So they've been really helpful.
With that link down below, you simply make an account, fund your account with some bidding power to be able to bid on these cars. But you can bid on as many as you want from the comfort of your home. They give you a login. It's pretty sweet. So be sure to check it out down below. I know a lot of you guys have been asking, how do I bid on these Copart cars? Well, that's how. Advanced Motors will take care of you. So be sure to check them out. And maybe you will be on your way to finding V12s for 1,500 bucks. There's your proof. We're not lying about it. Let's pop the hood and see what we're working with. I think it's time we explain to them what that cloud of smoke gushing out of this car that we've hinted at twice now. Holy crap, it's doing it again. What the heck? What the heck? That's scary. You wanna explain to them what the heck happened?
Yeah, so we drove to get gas literally 5 miles after grabbing the car, and then out of nowhere it goes psh, psh. Sounds like some major issue. Sounds like overheating, because like steam comes up, and we are thinking like worst case scenario.
But it wasn't hot. It was like right at operating temperature. So we're like, okay, it's not that.
That's right, that was weird. And then we were getting a belt squealing noise, so we were trying to check that. That all looked good. So then under closer inspection, we find some green droplets, kind of weird substance around this area.
So we immediately went to, uh-oh, this is something to do with the ABC. Maybe like the ABC is like purging overflow fluid, which is green. The problem eventually went away, so we're like, oh, okay, we're good. Until it arose back up in California. So we had the guys over there at Fur Parts. One of their mechanics came out and we tried to pinpoint it with him, and he actually grabbed a bit and like smelt it or almost tasted it, like it was crazy. And he's like, oh no, that's refrigerant.
Pretty cool that he was able to know that and have that expertise off the bat. This car had been sitting for a while, so maybe that just whole system was kind of either clogged, maybe the dryer in the system was clogged, so then that was purging out overflow pressure, and that system is under really high pressure, which makes sense about why it was like so violent. I think that's all it was.
The reason why we got it up on the jack stands is because we gotta address the O2 sensor issue, and we gotta figure out how many there are.
It's an aftermarket brand, so instead of spending like literally over $100 per O2 sensor from Mercedes, probably closer to $200. Times if there really were 8 of them, 1,600, absolutely not. So I found some cheap aftermarket ones, but that have the correct connector plug.
How much were they?
For like 15 bucks a piece.
15 bucks each? All right, so potentially we could fix this problem for under 100 bucks. That's if Christian can locate them, but I'm really worried that the O2 sensors, just like on our Audi S6 with the V10, it has O2 sensors that are in a position where you cannot access them without dropping the engine. So that would be a horrible nightmare. What are you seeing, Christian? Anything right off the bat?
I see 2 downstream per bank, so there's 4 already.
Gosh.
I'm not seeing the upstream ones right off the bat, which means they're probably a little tough to get to. Yeah, I see one of them. See another one upstream. I haven't seen the second upstream one yet.
By the way, guys, you gotta comment down below. What do we do with this exhaust? Do we leave it stock and just enjoy a nice quiet luxury car for once? Do we straight pipe it for cheap like we did with the S600? Or do we go full send and pay $10,000 for an F1 Japanese custom equal length headers?
And make it sound like a Pagani.
So of course, dumping the 10 grand into it to make it a one-of-a-kind CL600 would be pretty cool. The whole car was 1,500 bucks, and they're gonna want us to dump 10K into an exhaust. I can see it coming in the comment section already.
10,000 likes. Times.
No, heck no, not 10,000 likes. They're 30,000 likes.
Yeah.
If you get this video to 30,000 likes, we will highly consider putting on a $10,000 exhaust. There, I said it. 30,000 likes, go now. What are you doing? I'll give it a second. Go ahead, scroll down, scroll down. Okay, there it is. Now hit the like. Okay, great, thank you. While Christian is diagnosing the O2s, I think I'll get cleaning the engine bay. As you know, I love cleaning engine bays. Make it look brand new when we're done. Here we go. Boom, and there you guys have it. After 2.5 hours, we have one mighty fine looking engine bay. Check out that before and after, but this one turned out super nicely. I encourage you guys to go clean your engine bays. It definitely makes the car feel a lot better about itself, and it makes at least 20 more horsepower this way, so.
Alrighty, so we have two downstream O2 sensors on bank one, or the driver's side of a Mercedes V12, and I replaced one of them. I replaced this one. It all went smoothly, and I am replacing this one. So broke them free, spin them by hand, unplug them first so that they will spin, and boom, out it comes. So the only thing that's concerning to me is that they broke free quite easily. It didn't seem like they've been in there for 20 years, so I wonder if these have been replaced before. We do know that it failed emissions, and that's when, remember, all the Carfax records stopped, and I guess the guy stopped driving it. It just sat. But also these two sensors are post-cat, so they're more like for emissions, making sure that the cats are doing their job, and it's really the pre-cat O2 sensors that are more adjusting the air-fuel ratios, and we just can't really get to those. So I'm going to try to get to them, see if we can, but maybe we won't be able to, but hopefully that this maybe helps a little bit. And for you DIY guys out there, here are my aftermarket sensors. Same length and the same connector on them. I was lucky that I found these. They were even less than $15. Came to 48 bucks, so, and it makes it just so simple to plug and play. Gonna plop the new one in there, plug it in here, and we'll be good to go. Overall, I'm happy with what we found. So the post-cat O2 sensors are easy to get to, easy to do. And the pre-cat O2 sensors, I was looking at it a little bit more, and I think it's totally possible. If we get a crow's foot, which is a different kind of O2 sensor removal tool, then we'll be able to get sensor number 2 off of the second header, cylinders 4, 5, and 6. And I think I'll be able to get sensor 1, cylinders 1, 2, and 3, the first header, with a long wrench. So I think I can get them both.
All right.
We'll probably
That's if we need to. That's if we need to. We'll give it a shot. We're gonna go take it on its maiden test drive here. We're going to Chili's for dinner, and that should give enough mileage to see what codes come back. At least it's definitely gonna run a lot better with those two new bottom O2 sensors, and we'll just cross our fingers and see what we're in for. Ooh, I can't wait to wash this thing. I know it's filthy now, but is it just me, or do you guys love the look of a pillarless, big body Mercedes coupe? This is one of my favorite, like, older Mercedes styles. It's just such a cool looking car. Let's get a start up and see if we're lucky. So Christian's actually gonna clear the codes on the CL before we start it up, so I might as well grab the Ferrari in the meantime. Oh, I swear my ears are still ringing. Okay, let's do it. Ah, sorry neighbors. You guys do not understand how loud this car is. One of the loudest Ferraris in the world. Fab Speed exhaust. You guys built a monster. All right, start it up.
It's running.
Oh, couldn't even hear it. My ears are definitely gone. All right, back it out. HIDs. Man, this thing was packed full of technology. Oh yeah. All right, we just made it back from Chili's to and from. We had a couple nice pulls in there, and overall, I think it's running better. So the idle is no longer lumpy. It had a slight, almost like hesitation to it, but now it's super duper smooth. And obviously you can see down there, the check engine light is gone. Before, the second we would go for like another restart, it would come back. Here, it didn't come back after 2 or 3 restarts. We may be in the clear. It's running great. Let's get a little rev. The quietest V12 rev ever. Oh, compared to the S600, that's pretty funny. But so I think that is a job well done. We just fixed a multiple $1,000 problem for under 100 bucks. And cut to the warehouse.
So what a surprise. I was not expecting that, but it seems like it is so much better. I was thinking that those post-cat O2s would mostly just be for emissions, making sure the cats are doing their job. It seems to have made a big improvement.
We may be good to go.
Maybe it was a fluke kind of thing.
It definitely runs better.
Yeah, it just wasn't a perfectly smooth V12 like those Mercedes are known for earlier, and now it is. And I am loving this car. I was loving it before, and now I'm loving it even more, knowing that maybe it's not one of those impossible to change O2 sensors.
Yeah, we may have lucked out, but we'll have to just keep you guys posted. Stay tuned for the future parts with this car. Like we said, we're gonna be giving it an amazing detail, wash, cleaning up. The engine bay is good to go now, but we still need to do the interior, exterior, and then we still need to do something with the exhaust, so you gotta comment down below.
And then the newest news for JR Garage.
We did it again. What have I done? 3 a.m. Jeffrey bought another car. It's bad, it's an addiction, it's a real problem. We already said how we're running out of room and the neighbors are mad. We just bought another car, and you guys are gonna like this one though. What hints can we give? It's an extremely rare car.
Yeah.
But it is not extremely valuable. So the only hints we're gonna give: 4 doors, manual transmission, which is what makes it extremely rare. Literally, there is only 1 or 2 of these on the market in the entire country right now. Super, super rare. So comment down below, what do you think it is? We'll give a couple t-shirts out if you can guess it correctly. I'm guessing no one is going to guess it.
But most importantly, we feel that it was a super good deal, and so we don't have it here yet. It'll be coming off of the transport truck soon. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you're new, like this video if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.
Take care. See you.
That it feels right.